Hall 1, 2, 3. Hey, you the ghetto.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
Like you see how USIU has like Java inside and G what? Since it's gonna Ariziki, okay?
I want to mention Rolex because it doesn't TikTok. Like just they just glide. You have a Rolex?
No. I didn't. And the delay my TikTok.
Hey bro, ningekuiba sahi. Welcome to the pursuit of purpose. We're doing this with a purpose. Tunataka mo join design course.
By the way.
It's a really nice course. And we'll tell you why. So stay tuned.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Joe. If you are new here and are not familiar with me, today we have a guest. This is the first time we have a guest on this channel, except for the Holy Spirit. But yeah, he's a regular here. But today we have a physical human being, a stakeholder in this channel. His name is Justin, and fellow design student, because in this video we're gonna be covering all things design and all things UN as far as our experience goes, just so that for those who are joining or thinking of joining or applying can get a feel of what this university, what education in Nairobi is like. So Justin, take over.
Hi. Menikacha na Wales.
What do you do? What's your name? Unatoka wapi? Unaishi wapi? What's your, tell us.
Naishi wapi?
What made you do design?
Design. Well, little cool. So my design.
I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel before. Probably if you've been watching like my uni playlist. I have a playlist. I will link it down below. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. But I am in the University of Nairobi, second year design student, and I just wanted to give y'all my first year experience and bring somebody else on board so that it's not a biased opinion. You get me? So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. This video is mainly targeted at people who are interested in joining UN, or it could apply to people who want to do courses in Kenya but are not from Kenya, so you might want to know a little bit more about what education in universities in Kenya is like. So we've split this into 6 categories. I'm going to be tackling 3. Justin is going to be tackling 3, and we'll be going like back and forth, just talking about everything that we want to tell you guys about. First things first, like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying?
Very good content.
Yeah. So the first topic is student experience.
Will you join campus how long ago?
A song just came into my head. A year ago. Was it? Yeah. August.
Yeah, it was
last year.
August or September.
August. Tulianza like 30th August. Today is 24th August. So almost a whole year.
Tumeka shule.
And it's flawed because of COVID. But yeah. We've
Also,
been in and
we
out.
are very busy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Design is a heavy course, so if you're joining, we want you to join, but you should also know that you're coming to do a lot of practical work.
A lot of practical work.
And that's coming from people who have only done first year. So Naskia 2.2 is madness. When we joined 30th August, we started with online classes, and then sometime in September they decided to bring us in to do our biometric registration. So that was the first time we all met physically. First of all, that was so interesting. As in,
I remember the personalities, like the different people that were there. Like, I don't want to mention names. Can I mention names?
Yeah.
Hillary. Hillary.
We love
Mitch.
Hillary.
We love Hillary. Hillary, Mitch. Mitch was quiet that day.
Yeah. I barely noticed him.
Like watu kama Janice and Quincy. I noticed them the first day. They were
in like one group, yeah?
Yeah. And they were all very talkative. So
yeah.
It was very fun. The first day was very fun.
I'm sure you didn't notice me. I was asleep.
Why were you sleeping?
I was tired. Yo. And then I met B hapo kwa this roundabout.
Yeah.
Tukatembea pamoja, tukakuja hapa, tukapanga line pamoja, turned right, I saw Hillary, Quincy, and some other people I didn't know, but Hillary and Quincy were the ones. Actually, I didn't identify Quincy. I identified Hillary because she was also looking at me, and I knew her from her DP. So I was like, that's probably her.
She was also very talkative in the class group.
Yeah. She was our class rep by the initially. So tumewapea story nyingi enye si part of the video.
But it's all necessary. Come to think. In a way.
So we did our biometrics. They took us to this room. I remember seeing Kulola, Elaine. They were seated in front of me. But for some reason, I did not want to say hi to people. I did not. Because I was in that space where I was like, I have to observe people first. And then Sasa decide who do I want to be friends with.
You also do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how we became friends with Mercy. Because she also told me that's what she was doing. I was like, oh, that same brain. I love you already. Yeah. But because of what? YouTube, I guess? Or just being active in the group. Then what really made you so I couldn't run away from people.
You are also the class rep, so...
Yeah. Okay, biometrics were taken. And then biometrics, kama hamjui, labda hamja apply passport, ama hamjaitwa biometrics anywhere. Biometrics is where basically you get your fingerprints scanned and did they do eyes?
No,
they didn't do eyes.
But they had a camera, so they had the whole face.
So they take your details and then that's what they use to prepare your school ID, and it also goes into your student records. I remember Maure on that day because he was looking at me and I was like, do I know this person? I was like, who's this person staring? Maure, please control your eyes.
Wow.
But he wasn't coming to talk to me. So I'm like, does this person know me? I kept glancing. He's looking. I'm just like, guy, who's this person? And then when I think our first print techniques class or something, is when he came up to me and he was like, oh, Maure. I'm like, oh, kumbe. I know you,
We actually knew them. I knew their names from the group, but I didn't know their faces. So nilikuwa nasikia mtu anasema, like someone akisema Maure, naangalia nione nani ataitika nijue ni nani. That's how I knew people. Then, so eventually ulikuwa unanipata nikizunguka class na msalimia mtu mwenye anijui completely, niko like, hi Maure, like shanga huyu ni nani ananiita. Like, hi, I'm Justin. He knows a perfume.
But they Justin sells perfume. If you're coming to your end, please. Please. Level 6 ADD. It's been 14 minutes. What to go point number 1?
Well,
hyphen number 1.
What?
Hyphen number 1. So we've covered biometrics and how we first met physically. For guys coming into your N, it might be a little bit different for you because you're not coming in when COVID has just struck. So you might actually start learning fully physically. We did online for a really long time. And then we started doing the practical classes physically. So meeting for the first time was like really exciting. Yeah. But you guys, it's like, it's just gonna be normal. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, so we didn't really get opportunities to attend as many events, and also a lot of groups that do organize events like DSA, which is Design Students Association, ASA, Architecture Students Association. There weren't really a lot of events because of COVID, but there were a few. There was Mr. and Miss UN, which I hear is exciting.
It is very exciting.
I've never been. I didn't even know it happened. Another big event that happened was elections. When you're coming in, if you're coming in as a new student, we don't have colleges anymore. So, but when we were entering, there were colleges. So we were under College of Architecture and Engineering, but right now design is under Faculty of the Built Environment and Design. I hope that's what it's called. So we had elections in our college, and we also had elections as design, School of the Arts and Design, which is now called Department of the Arts and Design. Yeah, that was interesting, especially the college elections. Violence in our group chats. Violence. Like, I was so tired. I was so pissed. Hadi niliacha kuongeza watu. No, and then there was this guy who kept being kicked out by Hillary, but he had the link, so he kept joining.
Wow. He couldn't get the gist.
I was like, bro, relax.
What do you mean? I want myself in.
That's why I stopped sending people links. I'm always like, I'll just add you. Another event that took place was Beyond Architecture, that was held by the Architecture Students Association. Nikita Kering was a guest, so UNC si kubweka tu, si masomo tu. Please, kuna student life, okay? So yeah, that was interesting. It was an exhibition. Anything that architecture students did outside of architecture, they put on display. We have something like that at DSA, which is Designer's Sleeve. We are planning it for the coming academic year, so stay tuned. Another event that happened was Sports Day. I didn't attend. I heard it was I don't know if it was interesting. I think so.
Probably.
If you like sports.
Yeah. If you like sports, it definitely was interesting.
For sure. There was Talent Day.
Talent Day, we attended that.
Oh, because Cindy was participating.
Yeah, I also thought I was.
She almost won. Don't worry.
There's a next time.
Next time. Shut from dance. Ready to dance.
He was dancing.
We'll have fun. You see the guy who was doing Tobina.
Hey, that guy was dancing. Yeah, but
he wasn't even alikuwa tunajirusha, but he enjoyed himself. He had a good time.
My experience with people, okay, guys here are very kind, generous. Because nilikuwa nakuja class bila material, then napata zote. That was like when we were beginning school. Sikuwa najua nafaa kuja na nini. So nilikuwa nakuja na simu. That's it.
You are ready to take notes.
Me, I was really I did notes. Sikuwa ni take notes. I was just coming with my phone on
for the time.
I was attending classes. This bag ilikuwa na nini, but yeah, people here are very kind. But
I think that's really our class.
Yeah.
Because I hear stories about the year that's ahead of us, and they're very stingy, even with like sharing ideas and stuff like that. Like kila mtu anafanyanga tu kazi yake peke yake.
I think as designers you have to be very open-minded and very kind to each other, because whatever you're going to design, you're designing it for everyone. So kama unajifikiria peke yako, it's not going to work. Yeah, you're designing for a whole society. Kama unashindwa kushare with your friend, it's going to be tough out there. Yeah. Careful with who you make friends with, because ukunje kuna conmen. Dangerous. Usiwache gadgets zako around the school compound and you're not leaving them under any supervision, because utarudi ukose. So many people have lost their laptops and phones, and it's not because kuna wezi, it's because you left them in the open.
What do you mean?
No, yeah. Kusemi kuna wezi lakini kuna wezi.
So we are tempting the thieves by
nothing. Yeah.
Be your brother's keeper.
I think you can trust people that you feel are trustworthy, but you'll have to take time to get to know them so that you know if they are trustworthy. Because you can trust kila mtu with your stuff and your stories and your life and stuff.
So as I said, we started a lot online, and yeah, that could be a possibility for you if you are joining UON. You might even be a distance learning student watching this, so just be ready to have like your devices, whether it's a phone. Preferably a laptop will make your life easier, but kama ni simu unaweza afford, then by all means take full advantage of everything that you have. Basic apps to have: Google Meet, Zoom, Adobe Scanner to scan your documents instead of going to a cyber to get things scanned. You can
Cam Scanner.
Cam Scanner is also an alternative. A good camera will help in the design course, because you will have a photography course as well. And yeah, you want your things to look good. Even presentation. We usually present a practical work at the end of the semester in a pin-up. So a lot of times you will have taken pictures of your process, more than likely, and you'll want them to be clear, high quality. So if you have to borrow a phone, if you have to borrow a camera, please do so. Make sure your work looks very good
and presentable, because you get points for that.
Yeah, marks for presentation.
Yeah.
Also, application of classes happens on SMIS. I don't know what it stands for. If you go to the UN website, at the very bottom there is the blue rectangle. It has all of the additional like sites that you get redirected to that are related to UN that help you with other things. So SMIS is one of them. eClass is another. eClass is where you access basically information from all your courses, and if you're learning online, then eClass is essential. It is where you will sit your exams. SOMAS is also an option for sitting exams, but it's mainly eClass. It's where you will submit your assignments. It's where your lecturer will post resources. It is where textbooks could be posted. Lecture notes, if your lecturer is kind enough to do that for you guys. Yeah, SMIS, I was talking about SMIS. You sign up for your classes there, and then
SMS, you can get your fee structure from there. You get your board profile as a student.
Results. That's Jatokea Badu. What else am I talking about? Did I talk about AD? Your AD credentials are what enable you to log into certain
What's AD?
portals. I don't know, man.
Well,
but it's basically your AD credentials are your registration number without slashes and whatever password you set for yourself. So you log into eClass with your AD credentials, you log into the school Wi-Fi with your AD credentials, you log into SOMAS with your AD credentials, and a bunch of other resources.
We should also say that they can get their hostels from the SMS portal.
Yes, if you're module 1, because I'm module 2 and I checked yesterday. Module 1s were able to apply yesterday for hostels, but module 2 like there was nothing. But yeah, you can apply for your hostels in SMIS.
But all that you can get all that in the orientation. So
yes, nika tumewapea orientation. Listen, mtako wachopi. You'll know everything.
You'll be aware of what you're doing when you're going through the orientation. Because me, it took me around 3 months before I. You're laughing.
Because you aren't attending the online thing.
Okay, unajua kwanza hizi links ni ngumu. Like at that time I wasn't careful to check the links. And then it was like the first time I was using email a lot. So it was a lot for me. So come, it's a lot for you. You just go through this, then you'll go through the orientation and you'll be very fine. Utakuwa okay within the first month. You'll be able to operate the whole system vizuri sana.
Speaking on emails, you can also apply for your student email on SMIS. That should be the first thing you do. Apply for your student email. Give in all your details like your phone number, your address and stuff like that, and you should be good. Something I am forgetting to mention that I should have started with is the university actually offers Telecom lines. We have a deal with Telecom. Hallelujah. So for those who may be struggling, SMIS is also the portal where you sign up for your Telecom line to just make online learning a bit easier for a lot of students that may be struggling with accessing the internet. So there's that.
It makes it so much affordable because after you apply for your Telecom line, it usually comes and you get 15 GB free for a whole month. So you will have 15 GB of Telecom. No, unajua si kama Safaricom. Si kama Safaricom. At least Telecom bundles, they last a long time. Kwa hivyo, if you use it wisely, you might go through all your classes without struggling. Like hautaikuwa tafuta credit ama useme uli hata class because you didn't have bundles to attend class. You'll be sorted. The school cares for you.
Unless you're busy watching YouTube videos
and TikToks.
In that case, that's on you.
Sababu bundles zitaisha na class attendance yako itaenda chini.
Yeah.
And that's something else that you should like really avoid.
Yeah. Finally, in terms of online classes, my advice to you would be participate. Like, wash a microphone, salimia lecturer, say goodbye at the end of the class. You know, get to class early. Answer questions, ask questions, stuff like that.
And don't misbehave.
Yeah. Though there are no repercussions, but like.
But
yeah.
see, guys usually get chucked from the class.
Oh yeah. If your lecturer is like pissed.
yeah, una pacing you, una pace lecturer, you start playing music in the background so loud that you can hear the lecturer. Kama unataka kusikiza music, weka kidogo, weka volume ndogo.
No, focus on your class completely. What do you mean?
Some people need some music to ride on, you know.
Sawa. Can't relate. Bora ujidanganyi.
Bora attend class.
Yeah.
Because actually, when we're doing the exams, you realize that kama ulisikiza na haukusoma baadaye, you're usually at a very good point because you usually like unakumbuka vitu kidogo kidogo rather than you miss every class or usomi utaenda exam room ukaliwe seme maisha ya high school ya university ni ngumu. It's actually very easy and very fun.
Yeah, especially design. I feel like this is the most
it's
fun.
Like among the easiest.
Not easy, but fun.
Nimesema easy.
Okay, sawa. Lakini msikuja hapa expecting it to be, you know.
Well, it's easy if you work.
3 degree.
It's easy if you work.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of physical stuff, less theoretical. I think that's what makes it easy.
Yeah. Because utapatiwa assignment, you do it in class and that's what you'll show up for your exam.
Yeah. Bora umejipanga vizuri, by the design is an easy course to pass. Yeah. Thinking about it. I said participate, yeah. The whole reason why you should participate is so that like ujulikane. I'm not telling you to chase fame or clout or anything like that. I'm just saying it's good when your lecturers know you. It's good when your classmates know you. It makes your experience in school a lot easier. Just saying. Talk to people even. If you're here physically, salimia askari as you're entering, as he's checking your ID. You know, ask him how his day is. Make him smile, make her smile. You know, ongelesha vizuri even if they talk to you badly. Kuna askari aliniongeleshanga vibaya hapa some other day. But, you know, I smiled at her.
Alikwambia nini?
When we were going to the library. Remember that who was... When I asked her if I should leave my bag, she was just very rude. But like it was our first time there and we didn't really know stuff. So we were asking her and I think she was assuming that everybody who comes here knows how things go. So yeah, she came off a bit rude, but later on, nilimsalimia, we laughed, it was right. Now she knows me. I may not know her. But yeah.
And actually, on that note, like be friends with some of the, I may not say teaching staff, but the, what should I say? You're not the teaching staff. Mr. Kama Uma.
I don't know if it's subordinate, I don't know.
Because they actually help you a lot when you have a project na ujiti unafaa kufanya. They help you a lot, they give you ideas, they tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. So if you don't make friends with them, uta struggle. Na ni kitu fake ukistruggle, unafaa tu kumwambia yo I'm struggling here, unakwambia this is what you should do, don't do this, go here you'll get this. Like they will give you information on where you can get material, what material is better for whatever you're trying to make. Because in design you're going to make a lot of stuff from scratch. Come prepared. But here to tell me, as a designer, of course.
But Rono, Oma, and Salome,
make
those
them your
guys
friends.
should be your 3 best friends in this course.
Hey.
They'll help you with everything.
Talking about hostels, first of all, apply for your hostels early enough ndio usikose room, because if you try to get a room late in the semester, you won't get a room. That's no lie.
Yeah.
Second of all, when you get to your room, you'll get, okay, let me talk about the room itself. For dudes, okay, there are very different halls. There are different halls. Kuna zilijengwa a bit earlier than others, so there's going to be some difference between the spacing in the room and that type of stuff. But usually, for most hostels that I saw, actually karibu zote nilingia, they had 2 roommates. You have 1 roommate. So if you're, what should I say it?
You have a roommate.
You have a roommate.
Until I think it's from 5th year that you get single rooms.
So you will have 1 roommate. You will get a closet space. You will get and working space. That's all you get. Then you share a shower with some guys from maybe, let me say, your wing of the hall. So come out.
The floor.
Not the floor. The wing.
Is the wing bigger than 1 floor?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's smaller. There are 3 wings on 1 floor. For hall 6, 7 and 8. Yeah. Hall 6, 7 and 8 for hall 1, 2, 3. Hey, you can get to the ghetto. But it's also nice. They are still nice rooms, so don't be picky. I was very picky with mine.
You haven't talked about hall 20. Hall 20 is Europe.
Well,
hall
it's not
20
Europe.
is America.
That's the ladies'
In
hostels,
UN.
of course. Sisi
Not
vijana
because it's
tunatupa
ladies.
ghetto.
I was told it's because that's where they send international students.
We have international students.
Imagine.
Still
They are among us and we don't even know.
We don't even see them.
Yeah.
Labda wanafanya vitu kama medicine ama.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, because UN, I think we're the best in, I don't want to say Africa, but we are top tier for medicine in Africa.
Kuja usome University of Nairobi.
But yeah, hall 20, that's where you want to be ladies, because it's a ladies hostel.
But
It's-
also like halls 4 and 3, they are really nice.
Anita anakuanga gani?
Alikuanga hall 4.
Ah, okay.
No, none of the girls' hostels like this ghetto, like the boys' hostels. So, like nyinyi vijana mtazoea tu. Ni kuzuri if you make friends and if you have some stuff of your own, like some water heater.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the kettle. What else? What else do they have?
Toaster.
Toaster
Kuja
unapeleka
na microwave.
wapi? Kuja na fridge. Kuja na
Pasi.
fridge. Make it your home, because you'll be there for quite some time, almost a whole year.
Unalipa ngapi? 5k?
54.60.
Where?
Quite affordable.
1 year.
1 year.
Hiyo ni rent ya half a month. In
Wewe
Nairobi.
Melissa,
Half a month.
unachoma.
Half a month.
Half a month here in Nairobi.
Bed sitter.
Close your doors when you're in your hostel, because actually, there's this guy who used to sell shirts, and he always came knocking doors down.
I experienced that in hall 20.
Mtu anakuja anagonga mlango yako ajali chenye unafanya huko
I
ndani.
swear, there's hawkers that come in the hostels.
They are hawkers. No.
They are free to roam.
Yeah. I don't think they should be free to roam that much, because
Also, you know hall 20 because it's not within the school compound. Na Stella Winja.
yeah. Hakuna hot shower huku. Come with your heater, especially if you get conditions like asthma and that type of stuff. If you get a cold very often ama virahisi sana, make sure you come with some like warm clothing. It's usually very cold, especially if you get the lower floors. So you come with some warm clothing, warm sheets. Ujipange vizuri, vitu kama laptop, phone, and any other electrical gadget or whatever you might consider valuable to you. Carry it safe and put it safe. Ukitoka kwa hostel, always lock your room whenever you're outside your room. And kama umeenda choo, make sure you lock your room, because you don't know who's there, who might be roaming around. There's a guy I know who went to fetch some water. He was in the second floor. So he went down to fetch some water, ni chupa moja ya maji, and it's not even 1 liter. Kwa hivyo hakukaa chini, hakukaa sana akienda kuchukua maji. Alirudi akapata laptop yake, simu ya girlfriend yake, hadi chargers, everything electrical was gone. And unajua, you try to ask your roommates or the guys next to your room what happened, and they were like, si hatuko hapo, we don't know what happened, because everyone is minding their own business. So if you don't take care of your things, don't expect someone to come and tell you ati nimeona nani akikuibia. Hata onekana akiiba. Kwa hivyo eka vitu zako vizuri. Yeah.
It's word of advice for guys coming into campus. You're free, whatever gender you are, to move within whatever hostel you want to. So use your freedom wisely. You know?
I feel like kama unawapatia unawaspoil. No, they will be like, oh my god, we can go to campus and like share rooms and...
Well, see, it happens.
Well, yeah, it does.
Watu wanaishi na mafamilia hapa. Shh, it's a secret. There's a lot of freedom, use it wisely.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Now we go into the tastiest segment.
The part that we all like.
We're talking about food. Where do you eat when you are in the University of Nairobi? So, we happen to be in ADD campus, so we are privileged enough to be super close to Klabu, in as much as we fight over who's going to buy lunch for everybody.
Coming from the studio, going up to Klabu, then coming back up to the studio. Unajua we're in the 6th floor. Na hakuna elevators huko. Hey. Those stairs ain't no joke.
But sasa imagine watu wa main campus. Hey,
but Klabu, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Because you get really affordable food. Yeah. Unaweza ukashiba na 80 bob.
I swear.
Yeah, it's really affordable.
80 bob ni chapo.
You might get nini?
Chapo 30 bob. 50.
Nah,
by the beans kubwa ya 50.
Wewe umekwambia tunakulanga campus, chapo beans.
Well, but ni tamu.
Unapata ugali mayai ni 80 bob. You get like really satisfying food.
And it's a lot.
It's really like low prices. That's why I'm saying it's very affordable. Unaweza kukula chakula ya mio uende struggle. Like when you're holding your stomach.
What's up? Say hi to the video. YouTube. Wataki kusalimia watu guys, our sports and welfare. Ni mwite nani? Person? Captain? Yeah?
Bwana chairman.
Official, sports and welfare official DSA 2021 to 2022.
I welcome myself.
Chat.
Aoni
sura yako. Squat, haya bas there.
There it goes.
Just seeing yourself on the laptop.
I welcome myself to the YouTube channel.
His name is Jack. If you have issues with hostels and like sports.
Yeah. He's the person you go to if you actually want to join teams.
Yeah. He's in the rugby team. Yeah, na mtu anaitwa Shadu.
Shadu. You cannot miss Shadu. Anaitwa Shadrack Okoth.
Na mitanga Shadrack Meshach Abednego.
You know those are members of his family.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah, we're talking about food. So places to eat, Klabu. Yeah, it's the best food in around your
best?
Yeah. Is there a better? You could say Ariziki, but Ariziki is like a restaurant. Like you see how USIU has like Java inside and what? Since it's gonna Ariziki, okay? I will still say Klabu has better food than Ariziki. I've eaten there once or twice probably. Not while I was a student, before I was a student. Juu kuna venye unasotanga ukikuja huku unless you're a business person.
Yeah, unless you're
but even that is seasonal. Klabu is next to Nairobi Primary.
Should we mention some of the food that they have?
Yeah.
They have fries, they have bajia. Wako na rice, wako na pilau, wako na like
those ones come with kamande, beans, minji, beef.
Beef, there's usually beef. Matumbo, omena, mayai, smoky. There's this thing called smocha if you don't know. Wait. Very sweet. No, watakuja discovery huku. Kujeni University of Nairobi.
Mtafute smocha.
It's very sweet.
Just for smocha by the way.
I bet watu wengi wanajua smocha.
Yeah. But they probably know it as another name.
Ni smoky imeroliwa into chapo. Like, how should I say it? Yeah, okay. Nimeweka kachumbari.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. No, mimi naikanga extra sauce, but
anakunywanga tomato sauce. There is also mess. I think there are 3 messes. Kuna moja Stella Winja, but they call it a cafeteria there. Kuna
moja kwa
box which is all 20. There's another one near sports department. I don't know the name of the hall, but it's like behind the pool or opposite the pool. It's around the pool. Okay. Somewhere there.
There's also another one in the gate kwenye mtu anaingilia kutoka kwa hostels za mamlaka.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one.
Mess is really affordable. Bilden is always saying, you know, as the semester begins, unakula Klabu. As it goes on, unakula mess. Pesa
ukienda vibaya. Ukienda kula pesa yako kwingine. Unajipata mess and the food there is well,
it's edible. If your stomach is sensitive, because I know of 2 people who cannot eat from Klabu. There's I don't know, I think it's called 12. When you're coming from St. Mark's, church hapa.
Oh yeah.
St. Mark's. There's a hill you climb opposite St. Mark's. Outside the gate of Hall 12, kuna 2 vibandas there. They're, like, the environment is really clean and it's been approved by basically guys who have told me they have stomach issues and they can't eat at Klabu. They can eat there. So if your stomach is sensitive, then consider that those 2 vibandas. Very clean. I've eaten there once. Their food is not the best, but hey,
It's very clean.
if you want to be comfortable, end up.
Also, there are very many restaurants in town. If you're endowed with money,
Yeah, town is just here.
ni hapa hivi chini tu.
3-minute walk. Vuka barabara ushafika.
Bas. And you get your CJs, you can go to KFC, you can go to
Kilimanjaro,
anywhere you want.
you know, Manhattan, Galitos, Creamy Inn, Pizza Inn, all the inns. Yeah. Also, YWCA, which is opposite Stella Winja Hostel, has an Ethiopian restaurant. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. And then we have kiosks, you know. Kuna hapa chini, tuko na duka ya Shege. He has all the good stuff.
Favorite.
The crepes, the cakes, the biscuits, the Oreos,
Cookies.
the lemonades,
Cookies,
the sodas, the waters,
the water.
the juices,
Ugh,
the
so good.
toffees,
So good.
the sweets, the chewing gums, the
Like you
everything.
basically get snacks from there.
yeah, and also
Hadi maziwa.
some supplies for school.
I really like
Hadi
milk.
maziwa.
Eh.
Then there's other kiosks. What was your hall? 7.
Yeah, Hall 7. Kuna
Downstairs.
kiosk hapo chini unaweza kubuy mkate.
Cybers,
Kuna oh yeah, by the way,
hall 5 ama 6.
cyber. Kuna hiyo Hall 7 but the printer there is not that good. Kuna hiyo Hall 6 but I've never been there so don't know about the printers there. Yeah.
Yeah, but also
Also up hivyo Hall 7 wako na wifi so if you make that guy your friend you can be getting the password there for free. Kwa hivyo utakuwa ukibuy bundles.
nice.
Yeah.
But if you like ADD building, kuna iVent, excellent printing services. I was gonna say the other one, but I was like, can't
Well.
recommend. You just go see for yourself.
Ukumbuka kuna time walichukanga paper yako and then it
Yeah.
gone off in the machine.
Yeah, it happened again. Now when I went to myself, hey,
You went again.
panicking.
Ulirudi.
Yeah.
Una risk. Hey, me I can go back there.
But now he's a friend. I even have his number. Naonanga status yake. Anauzanga electronics, appliances, nini.
Wa? Mimi nakumbuka hiyo siku vile nilikuwa na panic because she had given me her templates for making some 3D assignments. Then she gave me 30 of them. Everyone was supposed to have 30 templates. Then when I went back after giving that guy to photocopy for me, alinipatianga 28 papers. And now I'm wondering where will these two come from? How will I tell Melissa nilipelekeanga mtu akakula mbili ama zikapotelea huko? And we didn't even take like 30 minutes away from that place. Kwa hivyo you can say that alipoteza in 30 minutes but you know. Yeah,
that's it on food.
that's it on food.
Yeah, now we
So
go
now let's go to the what should we say?
to the meat.
To the meat, the
Easy dessert. The main course part 2.
kuna kuanga na main course mara mbili.
Focus meal inakuanga na nini?
Appetizer.
Appetizer, main course, dessert. Sio ni 3 course. So focus inakuanga nini? Sijai
The people who go for 7 courses of food. They,
so you wonder nini wanakula? Surely. Just ni glutton.
no, you can say that. Kama ashibi ya chakula.